So it's 6:30 in the morning, Tuesday. My shift begins at 7. And fortunately I live pretty close to the park, so I'm heading out. I get up every day about the same time. Can't forget Betsy. See you at the office. After I drove all the cliff racers out, I sort of found myself without a purpose. I got a sponsorship from a sweet roll company, and for a while I toured around with them in a Jiub caravan and hawked sweet rolls, but there wasn't a lot of money in it, and there's honestly only so many sweet rolls you can eat. That's kind of why I look like this now and not like I used to. But yeah, after like 6 months with the sweet roll company, I found myself out of work. You know, like a lot of elves these days, a lot of us Dunmer. So I started using skooma. I did that for a while. You know, the Khajiit that I was traveling around with were used to long periods without jobs. And, I don't know, I got pretty depressed. So one day I'm hanging out in White Run, and this red guard comes up to me. He's like, "Man, I understand what you're going through. Let me give you a job with the city." I was like, "That would be great, man. I could really use a purpose." So now I work for the Department of Cliff Racer Affairs as the White Run representative, and I keep the parks clean. They look a lot like ducks and geese and birds, pigeons. But those are definitely cliff racers, for sure, no doubt about it. And yeah, it's my job to keep this part of town safe. You might say I'm a sheriff of birds. Recently, oh man, this sucks. I recently ran into Gortwog. He and I crossed paths years ago, kind of just give up. And I always kind of thought to myself, well, you know what, if Gortwog is struggling, like, it's okay, because, like, that I'm struggling, you know, like, Gortwog's a badass, he's a 4.5, breakthrough, you know, and, it turned out that Gortwog is now, he got a license, actually, to poach Nix ox, which are hard to get, and so he's out there every day, hunting the mightiest beasts in the land, and, I don't know, some days I find myself a little upset that, like, I chase birds. I am Jiub. It used to mean something, you know. People used to want to be Jiub, like, kids wanted to be Jiub. Now I'm kind of a joke. Not like a ha-ha joke either, like a bad joke. Today, I got a quicksilver crossbow, and I was like, this is a way I can transform myself into something better than what I am right now. And so I went out into the lane. Sure enough, and I had the ring. So I was like, all right, play whatever you got, man. Like, I am going to show you why I used to be the eradicator of the winged menace. You know what my opponent did? Without even leveling it up, drain vitality'd me. That's it. I mean, you don't get another chance either. Like, nobody's gonna, you know, soul tear Jiub. People soul tear Parthenax. That guy gets a ton of action. Not me. No. When I'm gone, I'm gone. In fact, I'm just happy that I even got to show up in the first place. Sometimes I wish I was Parthenax, you know? That guy gets all the action, all the glory, all the ladies. I actually don't know if there are any dragon women. It's really hard to tell. I feel like by the time you get close enough to be able to tell, like, you're probably dead. Maybe I should check anyway. Recently, Naru invited me to join a bowling league, but I think it was mostly just out of pity. She brings these two friends of hers along with her all the time. They're real small. And she's like, you could surely beat one of these guys and then transform yourself into something magical. You know, you could be the eradicator of the 10-pin lane. And so I was like, alright, you know, I'll go. I know why you're inviting me, but I'll go anyway. And so I went. The minute I got there, turns out the lane had Mundus Stone installed, right? And the friend that I was paired up with got warped. I couldn't make any progress. And really, I mean, I only got to be around for a turn, not doing anything before I'm just dead. Just dead. You know, my premium version looks beautiful. Nobody knows that, though, because they don't play it. Yeah. I was dating this girl, Sarah. Well, we went out on a date. I don't know if it was a date. I met her in line at a bank. And, I was like, hey, I am Jiub. And I don't know if she thought it was like a racial thing or something. She's like, oh, I'm a high elf. It's like, no, like, that's my name. I'm Jiub. Her name was like Lillisandra or something like that.
I thought you said her name was Sarah.
Yeah, maybe it was Sarah. I don't know, maybe. Alright, you got me. And I've never spoken to a woman. I wouldn't even do this interview if you guys weren't paying me. I just want to make that clear.
You're not paying him.
I have giant ears. I heard that. I heard that. I'm going to get paid. I don't know if you can see it, but over there in the distance we have a little cliff racer. I've worked with this guy before. He's coming back. I'm not allowed to slay the cliff racers. But we are, of course, our job is to keep the city safe. So I'm going to first issue it a ticket, and then I'm going to... oh, brought a friend. Okay. I might have to call this in. This one's feeding, that's illegal. This one is stand and watch. This is how these guys operate. Alright, guys, I am Jiub. Gonna need you to clear this area. This is unacceptable. You know you can't eat here. Damien, I told you not to come back. You just really don't care, do you? You brought someone with you this time? Yeah. Keep walking. Keep walking. Let's go. Let's go. See what's next to you everywhere? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, now we're going to have to deal with his friend. Sir, what is your name? Sir? Are you aware that within the city limits of Whiterun, it is illegal to be a cliff racer? Yeah. We're going to have to ask you. Okay. You're wasting my time here. Okay, I'm gonna have to issue you a ticket. There's a 25 septim fine for being here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Looks like he's injured. Let's go. Now, down by the lake, we got a 405 in progress. That is an illegal gathering. Sometimes the cliff racers are allowed permits. Yeah, this one's given. He's conking. That is their sign to others to either come and battle, or that's called a cliff racer onslaught. Beautiful day. People think it snows all the time here. It's not true. Ever since the Orange Year, of course, my homeland is a wasteland. So this is one of the things I do in my job. Cliff racer droppings. You know, you got to track these guys. They're vicious beasts, and I look for signs of their presence. Looks like these are going to be some pretty big ones compared to most of what I deal with. The pigeon-sized ones I deal with downtown are not really a big deal. This probably belongs to at least a 10, 12-pound cliff racer, the honking variety. We're gonna keep looking and see if we can't see where they're congregating. Usually, when you see debris like this, it means that they're gathering, probably planning an onslaught. Unfortunately, so. I am Jiub! Come on! Yeah, they're not respecting my authority. I'm gonna probably call him back up.
You okay?
A couple years ago, this was a lot easier to impress people. You know, I probably got 10,000 of these guys out there just disrespecting me every day. That's fine. I put myself in that position. I mean, I am Jiub, but you know what? I'd like to give something back. I'd like to give something back. Yeah, the cliff racers, they don't care. They don't care. But what I'm going to do is, I got these codes laying around. The department issues them. I got these codes for free packs, free guaranteed legendaries, free event tickets. Now, YouTube got rid of messaging, so you're gonna have to get on Twitter. Find me on Twitter. The link is in the description of the video. I need you to tweet at me. Tweet at me your favorite moment. They got us from 0 to 10,000. Favorite moment in the last 2 years. And half the winners are going to be randomly chosen. Half are going to be ones that I think are funny. So if you want to be funny, there you go. In the meantime, I'm Jiub, and I got work to do. So see you at the bar. Hey, in all seriousness, I never thought we'd get to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. This has been an absolute blast. There's so much cool legend stuff happening in the future. So many cool things I want to do on the channel. I think they're cool. So many things I want to do on the channel in the next few years. I mean that. Sandra and I are going to start streaming Twitch. Some of it solo, some of it together. There'll be legend stuff as well as a little bit of variety stuff. We're going to have a lot of fun with that, so look forward to that if you're into Twitch. And of course, regular YouTube content for Legends is just going to continue. And I'll see you guys at the Isle of Madness. Thank you so much. Don't forget, because YouTube got rid of Messenger, hop onto Twitter. My link to my Twitter is in my profile, or the description of this video, sorry. And then tweet at me your favorite moment of the last 2 years, from 0 to 10,000. Half the winners are gonna get picked at random. Half of them are gonna be things that I think are funny, and then you're gonna get free packs, free legendaries, free event tickets, all sorts of cool stuff to celebrate this. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys all on the ladder.